What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I have a massive 4K haul, Blu-ray haul, whatever you want to call it, to show off you guys. Haven't done one of these in a minute, so let's just hop right into it. So first up for you guys, I have three non-horror titles. First one being for a few dollars more. Let me get that. There it is. For a few dollars more, the Kino 4K. I have the Good and the Bad, the Ugly 4K, and I just needed for a few dollars more. And yeah, I've seen it. Awesome film, great trilogy. Glad to have it on 4K. Next, for the non-horror, is the Best Buy exclusive steelbook for Ran, the Akira Kurosawa film. This is an awesome movie, very visually stunning, and I watched it for the first time thanks for this 4K, which has a nice little slipcase 4K. Great film if you're a fan of film, and definitely check it out if you're just a fan of cinema in general. It was only 20 bucks. It's on sale right now, but it's really rare to find, so hopefully you can find it. And then lastly, for the non-horror titles, we have Cool Hand Luke 4K. Finally picked this one up. It's also on sale right now at Best Buy of the Warner Brothers 100th anniversary celebration. I did a review with this along with Maltese Falcon, I believe, from a while ago, and I never picked it up. Hunter let me review his copy, but now I finally got it. Awesome movie. Definitely check it out for sure. So next, let's dive into the horror 4Ks. I'll just basically show the ones off that I got in order. So first up, when I went back to Terror Vision down in Savannah, Georgia, I got the Prince of Darkness 4K. I have the Blu-ray. I'll be giving that away, and so now I upgraded to 4K, and yeah, looks awesome in 4K with the slip. Gotta get the slip. Next, while I was in Terror Vision, I also got the Maniac Blue Underground 4K, which is a really awesome release. I have not checked this out in 4K yet, but I've seen Maniac. Really gritty, really nasty, disturbing slasher, to say the least. So yeah, Maniac on 4K. Glad to finally own that. Next up is Slumber Party Massacre 1 and 2 4K from Scream Factory. I'm excited to check these out. You know, looks like a bunch of special features for each. I believe there's 5 or 6 of these movies, so I haven't seen any of them, and glad to finally own this to start checking these movies out. We'll probably do that soon. And yeah, Slumber Party Massacre 1 and 2 4K. Next up was a birthday present from my good buddy Hunter, because I never owned any of these films on Blu-ray, but a Nightmare on Elm Street collection. Glad to finally own these. I have the DVD. This just comes from the original up to Final Nightmare. Or no, I'm sorry, New Nightmare. And yeah, now we need a new set. A 4K Nightmare set would be insane. Please let it happen one day, but probably not. I'm still holding out. Next up is the Last Starfighter Arrow Video 4K. Just checked this out for the first time thanks to this release. Directed by Nick Castle. Yeah, Michael Myers directed this sci-fi, fantasy, adventure, video game, horror movie from the 80s. It's definitely a fun one for sure. The CGI effects may not hold up, but still a super fun one. The Last Starfighter on 4K. Next up is another Blu-ray review, 4K review I did of The Night of the Hunter 4K with Robert Mitchum and Shelley Winters from Kino as well. I pre-ordered this because of how awesome this movie is, and I had to get it for sure for the collection. And I've already done a whole in-depth review about it, so if you're interested in picking this one up, pick it up now. It's on sale on Amazon. So yeah. Now we got a bunch of Scream Factory starting up with another review that I did, The People Under the Stairs 4K. Looked awesome in 4K, you know, such a fun film. Definitely check this one out if you haven't seen it yet. Recommend this 4K. It's a lot better than the Blu-ray, in my opinion. So yeah, People Under the Stairs. Fun one. Next up we have The Haunting of Julia Scream Factory. I've not seen this film. I have not heard of it really until this release. So yeah, I just know Mia Farrow's in it. I guess it's like a ghost movie. But Scream Factory usually doesn't miss when they give their collector's editions upgrades. So yeah, looking forward to checking this one out. If you guys have seen it, let me know how it is in the comment section below. The Haunting of Julia. Next up is the Krampus Naughty Cut. This slipcover is pretty hard to find. I picked this up during the sale that they had, and tons of special features. Krampus is super fun, one of my favorite Christmas horror films, and glad to finally upgrade this from that cheap Blu-ray that I had. It's actually right there, that top one. But yeah, great 4K. Looking forward to checking this one out on 4K during the holiday season. Next up, another one that I also got from my good buddy Hunter, The Company of Wolves 4K Scream Factory. Haven't seen this one yet, but during our recent live stream, somebody told us it was a great rendition of Little Red Riding Hood, but with some horror elements. So yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out for sure. It looks super clean. We got some special features. 4K scan of the original camera negative is always great. And yeah, another Scream Factory release. We got another, well, a lot more Scream Factories actually to look through, but next one is Piranha, Joe Dante's Piranha. Piranha is awesome. I'm glad to finally own it. There was only a couple at the Best Buy nearest to me when it first came out, but I'm glad to finally own this one. Piranha is a lot of fun. Definitely check it out if you haven't seen it yet. And I've seen Piranha and Piranha 3D. I haven't seen James Cameron's Piranha 2, The Spawning, but yeah, I need to see that. Piranha on 4K by Scream Factory. Great stuff. Now we're going into our last little stack here. Next up we have the Candyman 4K. Just recently finished watching the rest of these films, and look at all of those special features, you guys. I mean, that is insane. I never owned this film before. I have Candyman 3 of the Vestron video Blu-rays, but so glad to finally own this classic from the 90s. One of my favorites. This comes with 3 discs, and yeah, such a great release by Scream Factory. Love Candyman. Glad to finally own that. Next up is the last Evil Dead film that I needed, and I finally got it with the slip cover too. I love that they all came with the slips, but Evil Dead remake, such an awesome remake, one of the best horror remakes, and yeah, it is a great release. I reviewed this movie as well if you want to check it out on my channel. I've reviewed all the Evil Dead films, but glad to finally own the 4K of this one. And then I just got to get Evil Dead Rise when that comes out, and then I'll have them all. Next up is something that I recently ordered as well. I didn't know it came with, well, anyways, here. Pet Sematary, the remake and the original 4K. I didn't know it came in this giant slipcover where they each have their own cases and disc. So there's the remake, of course, and then the original is right here on the back. It includes both the digital Blu-ray 4K, and they can be both protected under one slip. It's a nice clean slip. I got it from Amazon for only 15 bucks. I believe it's still on sale if you're interested, because this is originally around 40 or 35 bucks, and you get two 4Ks for $15. And the original is a classic. Well, the remake is a worthy remake, I guess you could say. But yeah, had to get this one when I saw it was on sale and add it to the collection. I got two more titles here, both Scream Factories. First up being a John Carpenter classic with the slipcover, The Fog. I mean, you turn it around and look at all those special features, you have a heart attack because that's way too much. But that's why you get the physical releases, so you can enjoy all that stuff. Finally glad to own this. Only the Steelbook was available near me, and when it was on sale, of course, had to get it. And yeah, The Fog on 4K. Next up, the last but not least, the Child's Play OG 4K. Now I have to get Child's Play 2 and 3, and then the rest of the films, Bride, Seed, Curse, and Cult. We need the remake on 4K so we can have all of them on 4K. And but tons of special features. You know, I remember this being when these Child's Play 4Ks came out, there was like a lot of issues with the packaging and the disc and the stuff inside the cases. But yeah, I haven't really opened mine up yet to see how mine is, but I'm glad to finally own this on 4K. And yeah, that's the last one that I got to show you guys. So yeah, you guys, thank you for watching that huge haul of Blu-rays and 4Ks. All 4Ks except for the Nightmare collection that I can add to my collection. Thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. And yeah, let me know what you've picked up recently, and let me know down in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. And peace.